So, meanwhile, back at the ranch, I need to clarify something. I did a video called Can you see me? Okay. I did a video called I'm cut off, I think. But that's too bright, isn't it? Anywho, I did a video called A Balance to Life, where I was saying that I was going to step back from, because I worked 6 days a week at my 9-to-5 job, basically 12 to midnight, and I was going to take a break and do something different. And then a lot of people were commenting saying, we love your videos, we'll be here when you get back. Thank you. Didn't mean that though. I will do this until I drop absolute dead. I will die with cards in my hand and my finger on the Amazon button trying to get more. So I'm not taking a break from YouTube. This is not taxing. This is why I'm not trying to take a break from it. This is not taxing. This is not emotionally nor physically taxing. This is easy. This is why I do so many all at the same time. I can do, what do I have? 1, 2, 3, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm going to do 12 readings, in the next hour or so. So I can do these all day long. Like when we did the live stream and I was on the live stream for 7 hours, that was nothing. I love that. So I'm not taking a break from this. I'm taking a break from the 9-to-5 thing. I'm still working. It's just I'm not doing as much. I'm not taking on as much responsibility as I did before. So I have more time to do this, which I am off today. What today is? Sunday, Monday, I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'm off today. I'm not going nowhere. I know that. Call me if you want to. So I'm taking a break from that, not this. I just wanted to clarify that. Back to this. Now, wait, should I do, we'll do one of these. Oh, Jesus, I ain't shaved. I hate facial hair, just in case didn't know. I hate it. I really do. It is the devil. It grows like that. Now this, no. This actually does grow. I shaved this last week, and so you see how it is already. Somebody say you're going bald. No, I'm not. My hairline starts back here. It's called hereditary. Google it. Now, when I go bald, I'll go bald. I don't really care. I don't care about hair like that. So, these are new, of course. There are like 9 more decks I want to get. I'm awful. Anyway, so here is, I'll just do it this way. I don't like to do it that way. I don't want to be on camera. This way I don't ever do it. You're going to cooperate and do what I want you to do. That's what you're going to do. There we go. So, all my cards are scattered out all over here. That's why it's just messy. So here's another by the by. So I was writing my list, composing my list of readings that I want to do. And I said, I got to do the video to clarify what I meant by taking a break. And something came to mind. I should do a reading on, since I want to take a break from the regular 9-to-5, right? Or noon to midnight, 6 days a week, I should say. What I should do is do a reading to see what kind of field should I be in? What kind of job should I pursue? And I was going to do that, and I said, well, let's do that on camera. We'll just do it here in front of everybody. And why should I pursue that? Would I be happier? Is it more effective? This and this and this and this. And so as I am writing, an image pops into my head. Let's see if I can't find it for you. And it was a tarot card. And interestingly enough, it was not an image of some obscure this or obscure that or something that I couldn't tell what it was. Nope, it was clear as day what it was. There was a woman sitting in a chair. That chair was in water. Actually, this is the exact image, so let me see if I can't find it. The chair was sitting in water. And I'm like, oh, I know what that is. She has a book in her hand. So when I asked what kind of field should I be in, I get that image. She's sitting in this chair. That chair is in water. It's black all around her. And she's holding a book. That's what I got. This is what popped into my head. So I'm like, oh. Now, the difference between the High Priestess and the Hierophant is religion. It's tradition. Something that is pretty much unchanging or hard to change. The High Priestess is more of the metaphysical world. This is their psychic world. So, let's see. What should I be doing? 5 of Cups. This is accounting your blessings. This is not necessary. This is a disappointment card, but there's a different way you should look at disappointing things. An ending to one thing is always a beginning to another, even death itself. So if you are lacking something, if you are missing something, if something has fallen over, you must count your blessings. Yes, you lost 3 things, but you still have 2. You're not without completely. You know, the saying my father always lived by is, I once felt sorry for a man who had no shoes until I seen a man who had no feet. There's always someone worse off than you. So be grateful about your 2, because some people don't have 1. So counting the blessing. I don't want to complain about the 9-to-5 job, because I got one. There's some people who don't. So I just need it to be clear that you also have a life outside of this, so you have to actually take care of that too, because you are losing some things, and it is causing you some sort of angst, and that is not a feeling that I am comfortable with. So count your blessings. Crossed by the Chariot. There it is. There's your victory. Your victory and triumph. You're moving on, moving forward. So you counted the blessing. Thank you for the blessing. Let's move forward onto something else. So, and we're also dealing with the Cup card. That's emotion. Temperance. Cooperation. Meeting in the middle. This is also like a therapy card, because you sort of come to an understanding that there is a balance that's not happening and you need to restore the harmony. Come back to the middle. The Hermit. The seeker. The answer. The truth. The light. The solution. The bringer of all of that. The Knight of Swords. The chivalrous one. Strength. Taming the Beast. King of Pentacles. It is more of your bull-headed, stubborn, but reliable. Justice. This is the card I always get when I talk about me, is Justice or the Two of Pentacles. This is my balance card. And then the Ten of Swords. So not only do we have the balance, but you have a loss to other things. There's a loss and a defeat. So something must be left behind. Because like I said, an ending to one thing is just a beginning to another. And then more of the methodical, more of the Queen of Pentacles. So what should I be doing? Interesting. There's a bridge here between the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, which is the loss, and then the Justice, which is the balance, the truth and the fairness. Almost like restoring the truth and fairness. Because you have the 10, which is a loss, and then you have the truth and fairness right after it. The strength is the drawing of the answers, the seeking of the truth. The cooperation with the chaotic energy. So take advantage of the energy that is around you. And then the moving forward from the disappointing past. So being a bridge to balance and truth. Cooperation again. Huh. I don't know what that means. Death. Major change. That would be a major change. Methodical nature. Dues. Like, I know what it's saying, but I wanted to say, I think I'm trying to make it say something else, quite honestly. You should be a tarot reader. Bridging the gap between truth and fairness, balance and harmony, cooperation, strength, chaotic energy. That's what usually people go to tarot readers for. Is there's something that I just can't quite work out, bridge it for me. Major change, news, and methodical. Patience, planning. So, what should I do? This. And for those who wanted to know, because we did a live stream once about what kind of field other people should go into. Figure out what you're good at. What is your talent? If you can't figure out what your talent is, think about what your hobby is. The thing that you enjoy the most. Like I said, this is not taxing to me. At all. Like, you do get tired from it, sure. Like, my cutoff is usually like 3 hours. Because I would come home and read midnight, and then I'd go midnight to 4, actually 1 to 4, doing readings every night. And then I'd get that sort of pressure in the head, like, okay, let's stop. And so far, what it's saying is I should be... Now, isn't that interesting? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What is that? That better not be what I think it is. If that's the High Priestess, I'm going home right now. I'm taking my ball and I'm going home. If that is the high priestess, I swear to Jesus. Guess who's on the front of that other box? Because I was thinking to myself, well, why didn't you use this one to see if it would pop up? Because they're both on the front of the freaking box, that's why. I'm done.